Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Vampire YGO here again. Welcome back to another deck profile. As you can see, it is a Sky Striker deck profile. Yeah, Sky Striker has still been definitely a threat on the online meta, or what games, for what meta actually is still around. It's a great rogue contender still. It can still be played to anywhere from, like, I would say, a 1.5 to tier 1, depending on the pilot, and obviously depending on what cards you actually have in the deck and what builds you're running with it. But it's still a great control deck, and I mean, obviously everyone knows what this deck does, so I'll get right through it. And as you can see, like any Sky Striker deck, you want to run 3 of the Ray. And obviously she'll get you the boss, and then can go back from the grave as well. That prismatic is nuts. And then I have 2 rows. I know some people are running 3 or some run 1. I think 2 is just perfect. You still want to see her. She still has her negate effect as well to negate the opponent's card effects. I actually got this in my sneak peek at the Ignition Assault sneak peek. It was awesome. It's the last sneak peek before they called sneak previews now, or preview days, or whatever they're called now, or pre-release days. Yeah, the line was so long and it was so busy there that each person was only allowed to buy 1 sneak peek little pack group, so you got 5 packs, and this was in the 3rd pack. Not bad. But obviously, Rose, another Sky Striker name for the monster as well. And then, obviously, the rest is going to be hand traps. We won 3 of the Ash Blossom and the Joy of Spring. 2 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbits. We'll run in 3 Veiler. Obviously, Veiler helps you also get into your access code talker combo as well. And then, obviously, it's just one of the best cards, best hand traps there is. Just very generic. Good, go get in most decks anyway. And then, I guess we'll throw them in. The driver, the Gamma, the Psy-Frame package. It's just does so much this meta, and again, just adds to extra control power for the hand traps for you. And then also, again, helps this deck, just gives it a little bit more possibility to getting into the access code. And then that will be it for the monster lineup. Onto the spell cards. We have, obviously, since it is limited, the 1 multi-roll, the 1 Hornet Drone, 1 Sky Striker Ace token, and then I run 1 Jamming Waves for the 1-ofs with this deck. Jamming Waves, I keep it 1 just because I run the 3 Cyclone, and then obviously these 2 are limited, so, God knows what will happen in this next ban list here. I would say comment down below if you think Sky Striker is going to have anything released off of the ban list, like Engage to 1 or Widow Anchor to 3 type of stuff. To Widow Anchor. Jeez, camera focus. There we go. The artwork is awesome. I mean, all the Sky Striker stuff for the lore, it's basically like they're like in this Tron world here, where it's her country versus Rose's country, or group, whatever you want to call them. Focus. With 2 Widow Anchor, obviously one of the best cards in the deck, and 2 Afterburners. 2's just perfectly fine. Obviously speaks for itself there. You can get the destruction effect and then the spell and trap destruction effect as well. That's why you only really need 1 Jamming Waves. And then 3 Shark Cannon. It's either do the banish or a special summon to your side of the field from your opponent's monsters. The artwork on this one is awesome too. I love the Shark Cannon artwork. It's sick. The thing is crazy looking. Yep. Triple of that. It's kind of like a, I wouldn't say Called by the Grave-esque type of thing, but you can definitely get rid of like Golden Lord, things like that. Focus. For the field spells, we have 2 Area 0 and the 1 Mystic Mine. Obviously, Mystic Mine speaks for itself. This deck can abuse it, so, I mean, if it's still illegal, why not let it out? I do have a Mystic Mind profile to show as well. I do not support this card in any way or play it in any competitive esque form here, but it does go extremely well with the Sky Striker package, and you cannot deny that. And then the obviously one terraforming. Draw power, we have 2 Toon Chaos Pot of Desires, just to kind of check out. Look at that, with no hollow rarity to it. Color looks awesome. I mean, I still like the fact that there's rares again, or at least that they can continue them versus the way they kind of made it seem like they were just going to disappear versus just from the core sets. 2 Desires is perfectly fine. And then again, the 1 Upstart, the 1 Reinforcements of the Army, 1 Foolish Burial of Goods to get the spell in the grave, and then a Mind Control. Solo Mind Control is definitely awesome too. And then last for the spells in the main deck, the 3 Cosmic Cyclone, just to get rid of, you know, any other control variant type decks or any decks that have any field spells that can kind of give you problems, especially decks like Mystic Mind that Jeff Leonard just won, going 11-0 with, and one of, I forgot which tournament it was. I think it was Farfa's. And then that'd be for the main. We're running 3 Sky Striker Ace Kagari. I mean, obviously, this card was banned at one point. Definitely needs to be ran at 3. Artwork is freaking gnarly. The prismatics are so sick. And then, I mean, you can't deny the alternate art. Are there? You have 3 Shizuku. I mean, it's extra deck is pretty standard from what most people have seen over the last, I would say, 2 months or so here. It's going to be 3, obviously, of the main 2. I'm going to run 2 Hayate. Not the 3. I was running 3 for a while, but 2's just good. You can fit that extra slot for sure. 1 Sky Striker Ace Zeke. I don't know why my camera's messing up on this one. This issue's focusing, sorry about that. Man, the artwork is so sick on this one. Rose's transformation. Lock focus there. One of those. Some people are running 2. It has the banish effect, which is awesome. The 1 Hita. This is obviously kind of like your combo here. These 3 help you get out the access code. And then we have the 1 World Chalice Warrior. And then the 1 access code Talker. The World Chalice Warrior is another one you can kind of swap out. I've seen some people running the Omega recently for the Psyframe. But yeah, that is the Sky Striker deck. This is a deck I actually made for my fiance, but I've got it up to date as pretty much as possible. The only thing I could think of as well would be maybe some droplets. And then, yeah, I mean, other than that, let me know if you guys have any other options or any other ideas that you guys have been running. But I appreciate, again, your comments, likes, subscribes, dislikes, any of the feedback. Please let me down below. And like I said, if you guys let me know what you guys think about the ban list. Do you guys think that there's a possibility that these could be on there? Or do you think that, not the Hexus code, but Sky Striker stuff, or that they could be released? Let me know. Have a good one.